every single stage has Canadian specific content and references. So the platform lives at perfectloanprocess.ca. We have the full CPLP, which is 9 modules, the complete system from lead pipeline to post-close referral engine. Like the full life cycle is really covered here. And first contact scripts, pre-approval frameworks, how to present options, how to manage underwriting, how to close strong, and how to turn every closed file into future business. And like every single stage has Canadian specific content and references. So when we talk about presenting options, we're talking about Canadian lenders, Canadian tools. And when we talk about compliance documentation, we're talking about what FinTrack and your provincial regulator actually require. And then PLP Lite is 5 modules. The PLP Lite is essentially somebody that is operating on their own and is considering their first hire. And so really starting to put the stepping stone frameworks in place to eventually maybe get to the full CPLP model. So the PLP Lite is far more relatable for most brokers. I would say probably 95% of our brokers would want to start at the PLP Lite. In each module, it isn't just a video and a PDF. Like every module has video training. So recorded walkthroughs of each stage, downloadable resources, scripts, templates, checklists, email templates, worksheets, and then quizzes at the end of each module. So essentially, you need 70% to unlock the next module. So it's really going to make sure you're digesting and understanding this content before moving on. So it's not a watch and forget. Like you have to demonstrate you've absorbed the material. Module completion, there's the quiz scores, learning journeys, and then as brokerage owners, we can see exactly where every broker is in their development. So we can jump in with feedback from a coaching perspective and really help folks implement at a point where maybe they're stuck.
Up until now, we've really had no visibility into broker skill development. There's a ton of people on this already and how quickly they're getting through it and the questions that are coming back and the conversations that we're having. And this is part of our ongoing training where, there's follow-up sessions on each stage. And, the other angle that I look at this from too is when we're onboarding a new broker, which is, it's quite frequent, being able to put this on their desk and saying like, start this, the majority of our team is engaged and we're working through this. It's a really cool conversation to have. And the feedback has just been outstanding on the process. And, it's one thing to offer a course that someone else built. And, I think the fact that Dean and I actually went through this and we coached with Tim for years and we built our own and we worked through that. But the fact that we can have these conversations because we've done it and we've been through, hiring. We hired the wrong people multiple times and they were in the wrong roles. So it's like us to be able to provide context on a lot of these pieces that our brokers are going through. I think there's a ton of value there as well.